Hi, Brett and Holly. Thanks for making it in today. You want to tell me a little bit about what brings you to counseling?
Well, ever since the wedding, my daughters Sarah and Holly just really haven't been getting along. It's just they're not really fighting. There's just a tension. I can just tell. It's just uncomfortable whenever they're together. I don't think they like each other, and I really want to find out what's going on there. Because for the life of me, I can't figure out what problem they could have.
Okay, so you said that you're sensing some tension between your daughter and Holly,
Hmm.
and that you kind of want to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Okay, Holly, what's your take on this? Do you feel any tension between you and Sarah?
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't think it's that she doesn't necessarily like me, and I don't have any issues with her because we didn't have these problems before we got married. It's mostly after. I don't think she ever like while we were together but not married. I don't think she ever like really accepted the relationship, and so after we got married and kind of solidified it, I think she kind of realized that mom and dad are really not going to ever get back together, and she's not necessarily okay with that. I mean, she's still kind of young to not understand, but you can definitely sense that she has animosity towards me because I feel like mom and dad are not together anymore.
Okay, so you're saying that the tension is coming from Sarah finally realizing that you and your ex-wife will never be a couple again.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay. And what do you think about that take, Brett? What are your feelings?
I don't know. We've been clear with Sarah. We've been crystal clear that me and her mother are not getting back together. We've been divorced a couple of years now, and I don't know. We've been very clear. I don't think she was holding out that hope. I don't know what it is, but she's right. There wasn't that tension before we got married, and nothing's really changed since that. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just something with Sarah she's got going on. I don't because we couldn't have been more clear.
Okay, so you said that you've discussed this with her.
Yeah,
You've had a conversation.
yeah. I feel like she knows. You know.
And how did she react whenever you had that conversation?
I don't know. She said she knew. I mean, she didn't seem super thrilled about it, but it also didn't seem all that surprising. She just kind of went, "Oh, okay."
Okay, so
So I didn't. It didn't seem like a problem. I don't think she.
Okay, so on your end, you're saying that you didn't really see any emotion
No,
on her
no,
end.
not really. I figured that meant she was cool. I mean, she's a sturdy kid. After divorce, she was just kind of, took it like a champ.
Hmm. Okay.
But now, I don't know. She's moody. She's distant. Just doesn't want to be a part of the family.
Okay, you said that this behavior is, you've noticed a change since the wedding.
Yeah, yeah. The past few months have been much different.
Okay. And Holly, have you had a chance to talk to Sarah and sort of see things from her end?
Yeah, I think sometimes I try too hard to be nice and involved with her and try to engage her, and it ends up making things worse because she gets aggravated because it's not what she wants.
Okay, so you're making an effort, but you think that you may be making too much of an effort, and that that's maybe driving her away a little bit.
Could be.
And I know you said that Sarah kind of took the divorce like a champ, but I'm interested to know like what her feelings are surrounding this really big transition that she's going through.
I don't really know. I told her we were getting married and that things were going to change a little bit, but it was going to be as smooth as I could make it. And then Holly's her new stepmother, and I hope they can have a relationship. And I explained, she still has a mother. And Holly's not trying to replace that, but she's here now. She's part of the family, and it's time to accept that.
Okay.
And there's no like tension or trouble with his ex-wife. We all communicate. We all are concerned about her. I mean, they don't have any issues going on. It was a pretty mutual divorce. It wasn't like it was ugly and she saw a lot of stuff going on. There was none of that.
Hmm.
That's why I just don't get it. Like, I don't know what her problem is. If I could understand if we were fighting all the time or something, but everyone's been real nice.
Interesting. So there's no tension between you and your ex-wife, and you said there's no tension between you and her either.
I mean, we haven't had any issues with her. She hasn't had any issues with me the whole time.
Okay. So there's no issues there. There's just a tension between you and Sarah. Has that affected y'all's relationship at all?
Not so much just because he sees the tension. Like, he sees that something's going on. You know, it hasn't really caused much, but we're also trying to take care of it before it gets too bad.
Right. Okay. And what's that like for you to see this tension between your wife and your daughter?
You know, it's not good. It's not fun to watch. I just wanted us all to be a family so we can move on, you know? And it's just difficult because it's just the pieces just aren't coming together.
Yeah, I can tell that it's really bothering you, the fact that there's this disruption in your little family unit.
Well, considering it wasn't like that before.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like.
I had real high hopes, right?
Yeah.
Like we thought everything would be great.
Yeah. So moving forward, what would you like to see change? Like, what would the ideal family unit between the three of y'all look like?
Eat dinner together for starters.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to eat with us.
Okay, so more.
I think we should just
Actually-
make her eat with us, it seems.
So you want more physical time together,
Yeah,
actually
just-
being in the same room because she's distancing herself.
I mean, that's a start.
Right.
Yeah. At very least. That's bare minimum.
Okay.
I'd like us just to go out and have fun as a family, you know?
So you'd like to increase physical time together, and we could
Mhm.
start by just, trying to invite her to dinner, and then from there kind of move on to like maybe family outings.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay. And in terms of talking to Sarah, do you find that she opens up to you a lot, or does she hold back? Who are the people that she goes to in her time of need?
I mean, I think she opens up to me, but she's always been closer with her mother. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but
So would you feel comfortable kind of taking Sarah aside and just kind of telling her how this makes you feel and your wishes for you guys to be a family and to spend time together?
yeah, I guess I could do that.
Okay. And Holly, what's your relationship like with her? I know that there's tension now, but before the wedding, did she ever confide in you?
A little bit. She was starting to. She was starting to get comfortable with it. Like,
Mhm.
she's 12. She's starting to want the girly things, and she would come to me for it and talk about the boys at school. And so she's starting to, but it was almost kind of like the wedding was a shock. It was like, oh, wait a minute. Let me back off.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like everybody's going through a lot right now. It's a big transition time for you guys just to solidify your relationship and move on into marriage, and then also for Sarah to accept Holly as maybe a new sort of stepmother role. And there's a lot of things, a lot of moving parts. So if you want, since we're coming up on time, next week we can, talk about how to initiate that conversation with her and how to move forward from this. Sound good?
Sounds good, yeah.
Okay.